Hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Sabrina. Today's video I'm going to be showing with you guys what a typical day looks like for eating with me because I have been diagnosed with gestational diabetes. I can't say that very well. I wanted to do this because this is something that's really new to me, and I'm going to do a talking portion at the end of this video to kind of go over my feelings and thoughts. I don't want to make this intro too long, but I do want to show you guys kind of how I've been managing it. And this day is not a typical day for me. I was traveling this day. I had to go to a doctor's appointment about an hour away, so I did get fast food, which is abnormal for me, but you guys will see how eating fast food has affected my sugars, and just kind of show you guys what works. I want to give a disclaimer, I am not a doctor. What works for me may not work for you. If you have been diagnosed with this, definitely talk to your dietitian and your doctors and make sure that you're making the right decisions. This is just what's been working for me. I have been diagnosed with GD for probably 5 or 6 weeks now. It feels like forever, but I think it's been about 5 weeks. I think I got diagnosed around week 30. So this is something that's all new to me, and I'm learning as I go. Every day is a new day, trial and error, as you guys are going to see in this vlog. So if you guys are curious on how I spend my days eating as someone who has been diagnosed with gestational diabetes, then keep watching. So this is me showing you guys the monitor that I use. This was given to me by my doctor. This is me pricking so that I can get my fasting numbers. My fasting numbers have to be done after me not eating for 8 to 10 hours. So I usually do it at the beginning of the morning. And my fasting numbers need to be under 90. They are the hardest to control, but as you guys can see, I did well. So for breakfast, most days I tend to do, as you're going to see in this, I pretty much eat the same thing always. So I do a combination of either a biscuit. This is the Jimmy Dean bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. I do one of those with some turkey bacon, and I'll turn around and show you guys the information on the back in a second. Or I do just crack an egg, one of those little like instant things, just because I'm not a big breakfast person, and I don't normally eat breakfast, but I have to now. So I just do one of these usually, which is what I'm doing this morning. As you can see, this does have a lot of carbohydrates in it, but these have never made my sugar go up. And this morning I had a really good read, so I'll show you guys the read after breakfast. I do 1 hour after I eat, so I'll show you guys that when I'm done eating. So I just took my sugar again after eating breakfast. Like I said, or I think I said this, I do it about an hour after I eat, and my number was 112, which is good. I'm supposed to stay under 130 for all of my meals, except for my fasting number, which has to be under 90. So that is good. I'm in range. I wanted to tell you guys a tip. Always carry snacks with you. At my doctor's, high-risk doctors, which is where I'm going today, they do provide snacks for my NSTs because eating and drinking gets the baby moving. But today I brought my own snacks. I bought this Skinny Pop little bag, has like 100 calories in it, and then I also bought a granola bar. Granola bars can be tricky because they do have some sugar in them, so just be very careful eating those, and then make sure you're drinking lots of water. But like I said, always bring snacks with you because it's super helpful. With gestational diabetes, what they told me is that you need to be eating consistently, which is something that I've struggled with for a really long time. And I'll do like a talking portion at the end of this so that you guys can kind of get my feelings and stuff like that. But yeah, just make sure you always bring snacks with you. Doesn't matter like what kind, whatever you think will be good for you. I just bring popcorn and granola bars because that's what I like. So it's much later in the day now. It's about 4 p.m. I just got out of my doctor's appointment. Those always take forever. And I went and got Chick-fil-A. This is not normally what I would eat. I don't eat out very much, but I have talked to my dietitian, and she said it's okay that I eat Chick-fil-A. So every day or every week when I leave my high-risk appointment, I go to Chick-fil-A as a treat for myself. This time I did get the breaded nuggets. I don't normally do that. I normally do grilled nuggets. So for today's, like what I'm eating for my lunch, it's going to be the chicken nugget combo with fries, and then I get a diet drink to drink. Like I said, this isn't normally what I do. I normally get the grilled nuggets, and my sugar's fine. So I'm curious to see how my sugar is after this, but I will let you guys know. Honestly, this is just a trial and error process. If you guys have struggled with this in the past, you will know I tend to eat the same things over and over again, and if I do this again, you will see that, because I know what works for me, and I know what I like, and I know what keeps my sugars at bay. So again, this is a risk that I'm taking right now, but I'm doing it for the vlog for you guys. I forgot that I need to take my sugar, but I just took it after eating Chick-fil-A, and it is 87. So that's actually really good, especially because I had that breaded chicken. So we're doing pretty good so far. So it's the end of the night now. It is about 10 o'clock and I'm eating my final meal. I don't eat a lot. I'm not someone who's really hungry, and because I had that Chick-fil-A around 5 o'clock, it's actually filled me up and I'm not that hungry, but I am gonna have a snack because I have to take medicine that I have to eat with. So I'm gonna have my granola bar and my popcorn that I packed for my doctor's appointment. I didn't end up eating it at my doctor's appointment, and then I will take my sugar in about an hour, and that will be my bedtime snack. I sometimes also do protein shakes with that because they hold me over, and having protein before bedtime is actually really good, my doctor said, so my dietitian said. So that's typically what I do. I'm gonna eat these and then I will show you guys my sugar before I go to bed. So this is the last read of the night. I showed you guys that I ate that popcorn and that granola bar, so we will see how this looks. I think I just messed up because it didn't take that. I just wasted a meter. That sucks. These things are freaking expensive. Let me try it again. Got ahead of myself. Okay, let's do this. I always thought this would hurt really bad, but it's actually really not that painful. I was so scared about how much pain it was gonna be. Like, you guys remember when I did my ginger test? My blood ginger test, it was worse. So I'm 122 right now, which is a little bit high. I'm supposed to be under 130, so technically I'm still under what I need to be, but it is a little bit high. But we're still good. This will be my last one of the evening, so now I'm going to just go have some water and go to bed, and I will test again in the morning for my fasting numbers. I just wanted to finish this vlog up by saying, one, I am not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian. In fact, I know absolutely nothing about food. This diagnosis was a huge, I don't want to say slap in my face, but it was a huge adjustment. I am not someone who's ever paid attention to my food. I have always ate unhealthy. I have never cared about what I'm eating. I've just ate what tastes good. And so finding out that I had to watch what I'm eating has been a major adjustment for me. At first, I was struggling a lot with getting carbs in. My numbers were staying below 100 even after I was eating big meals. And so my dietitian suggested that I start putting more carbs in. And so I have kind of accommodated for that. I still sometimes get nervous if my numbers are high. One thing though that I will say is I didn't realize how flexible this can be. I still eat things that I want. I mean, I do really want chocolate cake and those sugar cookies with icing, and I do want to kind of like splurge out on those things, but it's not as hard as what I thought. There's actually a lot of great sugar-free options. Jacob got me some sugar-free candy for Christmas that I loved. It was like what the old people eat. It was great. I love sugar-free pudding as a snack. I love these little granola bars. These granola bars are great. They have never, the only time it's ever went over my sugars when I had 2 back to back and then I had dinner, but I know what set that off. And I'm actually like finding and trying new things that I like a lot, and I do have some recipes that I want to share with you guys, so I plan on doing this again on a day where I'm at home and I can show you guys what a normal day is for me. I do, like I said, tend to eat the same things over and over again. I know what works for me and I know what I like. I'm a very pattern person, so I know what works for me, and watching these videos helped me because it gave me ideas. So maybe this will give you some ideas as well. Like I said, this isn't a typical day for me. I was traveling. I don't normally eat fast food, but that is that. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to add, please let me know in the comments below. Please be gentle on me because, like I said, I'm taking this day by day. This is a huge new experience for me, and it's something that I am really struggling with. I do think that I'm doing okay because my doctors have been very impressed by my numbers, and I will also tell you that I've lost quite a bit of weight. I don't know how much I weighed changing my diet to this, but I know that from the last time I got weighed, I've lost about 30 to 35 pounds, which is incredible for me because I'm someone who was overweight to start with, and my baby's fine. So I'm taking care of my body, which is nourishing my son, and that's what matters. So I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, please let me know in the comments below, and I plan to do another one when I'm home so that you guys can see what a typical day looks like for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.